South Park looks perfect, and honestly, that's the problem. Everyone sees the luxury, the clean streets, the big homes, but almost no one talks about what it actually feels like to live here. And if you don't know those details, you might move in and realize you missed something huge. So in this video, I'm pulling back the curtain on South Park, the vibe, the hot spots, a quick driving tour, and the real pros and cons people wish they knew earlier. Let's start with the vibe and the feel. South Park feels like polished Southern luxury with a little pop culture sparkle. Almost Clueless meets classic Charlotte. But what really stands out here to me is the architecture. South Park and the surrounding areas are full of beautiful, well-maintained homes, a mix of original Southern-style homes, thoughtful renovations, and newer custom builds where people bought some older lots and they built something much more modern. So you'll see classic brick estates right next to sleek, updated homes, which actually makes driving through the area really interesting. So if you love home design, custom builds, and well-kept neighborhoods, this is one of those places where just being out and about feels inspiring. Now, you like the feel, but can you actually have fun here? Let's talk about some of the local spots. In South Park, you've got Rooster's Wood-Fired Kitchen. It's known for its rustic wood-fired dishes, a solid wine list, and that elevated Southern dining experience that works for a date night or dinner with friends. And if you're feeling a little bit more European, Cafe Monte is a local favorite. Classic French bistro dishes, great service, and polished sit-down meal that feels a little more special. And if you're craving coffee, Summit Coffee South Park is a go-to. It's bright, it's a modern space with great lattes. It's perfect for a casual meetup, working for a bit, or just starting your day. If you're going to Restoration Hardware, the food is genuinely great, but people also love pairing that with the rooftop for the views, the ambiance, or just having a drink up there when the weather's nice. And even when the rooftop isn't in play, it's still one of those places people go to for the overall experience. Now, I know that I'm definitely missing some really good spots, so if you live in the South Park area or you spend time here, drop some of your favorite restaurants or coffee places down below so I can go try them out. And now, shopping all revolves around the South Park Mall. Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Tiffany's, the full luxury lineup. Now, if you're looking for some outdoor activity, Symphony Park is a summer favorite for concerts and just hanging out on the lawn. And just a heads up, it's getting some upgrades. So depending on when you watch this, parts of the park might already be under renovation or temporarily closed. And don't forget South Park After 5. It brings food trucks and live music. That makes the area feel alive. And with that, it's time to dive into our first pro. Sophisticated lifestyle without chaos. South Park feels upscale, but still welcoming. It's classy without being snobby. That old money feel, but it's not intimidating. It's a great area for birthdays and date nights and special plans. Events like South Park After 5 give it life without turning it into a bar crawl. It has that TV show luxury feel. It's stylish and fun. It's one of the few places in Charlotte that feels really polished and calm all at the same time. But this kind of lifestyle does affect what you pay to live here. So let's look at that side. Con number 1. High cost of living. South Park is definitely a premium area. You're paying for the name and the reputation. Eating out and shopping feel pricier in that area than other parts of Charlotte. Families can feel the budget pressure quickly. It's not ideal for anyone trying to keep monthly expenses low. Everything here feels elevated, including the bills. But if your budget allows it, the comfort and quality of the area can make the higher costs feel worth it. Now, let's move on to one of South Park's biggest advantages. Pro number 2. Iconic shopping and dining. South Park is one of the main shopping and food hubs in the entire region. Luxury brands, major department stores, unique shops, great restaurants, cozy cafes, and stylish bars. It's a mall that people visit from all over the Carolinas. If you like options, you'll never run out here. But when an area is built around retail, it shapes your daily routines. Con number 2. Retail-heavy lifestyle. South Park leans heavily towards shopping and spending. Most activities involve buying something. It's not designed for simple, low-cost living. School and park walkability is limited, and it doesn't feel like a small community hub. It's more like a shopping district. It's easy to get pulled into a spendy lifestyle here, but if you enjoy nice stores and dining out, this setup feels exciting instead of overwhelming. Now, let's look at what the neighborhoods themselves look like. Pro number 3, architectural and neighborhood charm. SouthPark neighborhoods are some of the prettiest in Charlotte. Big, beautiful Southern-style homes, brick buildings, mature tree-lined streets. Many homes look like dream homes from the outside. It gives you that classic established Charlotte feeling, but the picture-perfect image can sometimes create expectations that don't match everyday life. Con number 3, the perception versus the reality gap. SouthPark can look more perfect than it actually is. The image feels like an upscale movie set, but homes can feel more expensive than people expect. And traffic and driving don't show up in that pretty picture. And the polished look can make people feel like they need more to fit in. But if you see the beauty as inspiration, not pressure, it becomes a really enjoyable place to live. Now, let's shift to activities and social life. Pro number 4, cultural events and active lifestyle. SouthPark has a calm but active social scene. Outdoor concerts, seasonal events, food trucks, live music, high-end gyms, and fitness studios. It gives you things to do without feeling like a busy nightlife zone. But if you want deep cultural or artistic experiences, SouthPark isn't really built for that. Con number 4, it lacks cultural edge. SouthPark is polished, not so much creative. Not like that edgy or artsy energy that you'll get from Noda or Plaza Midwood. Few quirky or truly unique spots, and it can feel a little plain for the artistic personalities. But if you prefer clean, calm, and consistent over experimental, this area works really well. Now let's look at practicality, location, and daily movement. Pro number 5, built-in convenience. SouthPark makes daily life extremely simple. You're close to uptown, you're close to the airport, and you have easy access to all of your errands, shopping, coffee, etc. You could live, work out, and eat within a really tight radius. A lot of people barely leave the area, but this only works smoothly if you're okay with driving everywhere. Con number 5, car dependency. SouthPark is a drive-first area. You drive to school, you drive to groceries, you drive to every appointment. It's not walkable for daily needs. There's no real public transit over there, so you're gonna be in your car a lot. But if you already expect to drive, the short, easy trips don't really feel like a problem. Now let's talk about long-term living. Pro number 6, a destination neighborhood. So SouthPark isn't usually a starter neighborhood. It's not really like South End or Plaza Midwood or Noda or even Uptown, where people in their 20s want walkability, nightlife, and maybe smaller spaces. SouthPark attracts people who are a bit more established, further along in their careers, ready for more space, and are planning to stay put. These aren't transitional homes. This is the place you move into when you're expanding, maybe growing a family, maybe upgrading your lifestyle. A lot of people buy here who don't move every few years. They settle in, they build a life, and sometimes they stay for decades. SouthPark feels more like a destination, not a stepping stone, which brings us to the bigger picture. So that's SouthPark. Beautiful, convenient, and a little bougie. It's the kind of place that really works best when it matches where you're at in life. And one video can't show you everything. And in Charlotte, picking the wrong neighborhood, well, that could be a 6-figure mistake. That's why I make videos on other areas just like this, so you can compare the feel, the homes, and the lifestyle side by side. Or if you want a faster way to see if SouthPark fits your vibe, take the best neighborhood quiz. I'll personally send you homes that match. All the links are below. And with that, I'm Inga, your real estate bestie, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.